Hello, welcome to the weather update. Another beautiful day today here on the 29th of April. And just a clear day from beginning to end. Not a cloud in the sky. Cool, breezy, just absolutely beautiful. You know where I was, obviously. Enjoying all that, all these great shapes, and I'll have a video for you later. But here's the satellite, and you'll see clear skies, pretty much a little few clouds over the east, and we're in this northwest flow here. If we look at the MODIS satellite, you'll see again, not a cloud in the sky, just completely clear. I mean, oh, look at that. Clear sky, New York, New Jersey, Delmarva, all the way up into Canada. Just nothing but clear sky all the way. So this is the next area of clouds, which is a system that's causing some severe weather in the Midwest, which we're not going to talk about because it doesn't have to. I mean, my weather updates are mainly local weather updates. I mean, sometimes I'll talk about it, but absolutely a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day today. So let's go look at the current conditions across the area. We're in the mid-50s, and the dew points are still very low. We have dew points in the teens. Red flag warning in part in New Jersey. I wasn't aware of any wildfires. Didn't look like there were any ones on that satellite image there. But you can see, look at that, 52 with a dew point of 12, 50 in Miller Air Park, 54 with a dew point of 10 at Lakehurst. And the winds are lighter tonight, so I think tonight we're going to see some of that radiational cooling. The winds are going to back off maybe a little bit. There's still some wind gusts on Long Island, but less wind tonight than there was last night. So let's take a look and see what your day was like at Islip. And you will see here that we had clear skies. You can see the winds were up a little bit during the day there. We did get into the 60s today. So a little close. Today's highs were fairly close to normal, actually, for this time of the year. But look at the dew points. So around like 3:30, 61 with a dew point of 3. The humidity was only 10%. Look at this, 9% humidity reported at 3 o'clock. That is unbelievably low right there. That is really, really low. So we dealt with all very, very low humidities today and high winds. It's a miracle there weren't any huge wildfires today. I don't know how we got away with that, but a miracle. And you can still see 54, dew point 14, your relative humidity only 20% at Islip. That is insane, absolutely insane. Very, very dry air, and that's why there was barely a cloud to be found where you were. Let's take a look at Lakehurst here in New Jersey, where it's probably a little warmer than now. Let's see what. Now they're not going to have as many observations, but yeah, it was definitely warmer there. Look at that, 64 at 5 o'clock, 64, dew point 9, relative humidity 11%. That is absolutely insane right there. So, yeah, these are the kind of conditions that we're dealing with. Very low humidity. It was just, incredible fire danger out there. It is amazing that we didn't get any wildfire. Don't ask me how. Somebody just looking over us. Of course, in a way, the Pine Barrens would like a fire in a way. But I'm still glad it didn't happen because I wouldn't want that to happen while I was there. So let's take a look and see what the highs were today. And you see 63 at Islip, so low to mid-60s. Low 60s out east, and then you head a little west in Nassau County, a little more like mid-60s, 64 for high at Farmingdale, 63 at LaGuardia, 65 at Newark, and then as you get into New Jersey, maybe a touch warmer there, 64 at Lakehurst. Not a huge difference with the strong winds. Let's take a look at the lows this morning, because it was pretty chilly this morning, and you'll see the lows this morning were 32 at West Hampton, 37 at Islip, 40s in the city there with that heat island effect. And so generally mid-30s across the area. I do see a 27, though, reported at Coyle Field. So with these low dew points, the winds, we're on clear skies, light winds. We have a good bet of possibly seeing temperatures below freezing tonight. It's very dry air. This is like Flagstaff kind of air that we're dealing with here. It's just bone-dry air. And, I have to highlight that because it's just incredible, again, to see how dry the air was. So look at Farmingdale again, and you can see, look at this, 57, 2.12. The humidity is only 17%. It's just bone dry out there. It's incredible that there weren't any wildfires. I didn't hear about any wildfires. I mean, Look at the MODIS again. I mean, I don't think there were any fires in you know, let's see. I can look at APP. Maybe they would probably talk if there was a fire here. I don't see any wildfires here, so I mean, I think we're all. I don't see any smoke from any wildfires here in this image either. Just clear skies, completely clear skies. Absolutely, completely clear. I'll run this satellite, the satellite loop to 60 frames, and we'll see if there are any fires that. I don't see anything. Nothing. So it's a miracle. I don't know how we didn't get any wildfires today, but anyway, let's take a look and see what we got going on. We're just going to talk about the weekend here in this weather update. So see that high pressure ridge there wedged in there. It stays with us tomorrow as well as Sunday. But then Monday we'll start seeing that the rain chances return. But again, we're just going to talk about this weekend here. You know, we only have, I think, 1 or 2 more days of April left, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, let's see. Yeah, we have 1 day left of April, and that's it tomorrow. All right, so let's look at the HRRR. And the 0ZHRRR. So, again, we're dry. There's nothing to see here. Dry. There's that rain. It's maybe it gets close to us Sunday night. We'll definitely have clouds increasing on Sunday. So let's look at the dew points and airflow here. Again, look at that bone dry air. Dew points down like I've never seen it this dry before. This is very dry. Dew points down to the teens. And look at this. We're still dry tomorrow. So we're going to see very low dew points again tomorrow, I think. Dew points in the teens are around 20. So it won't be as windy, but still very dry conditions. But there you go. You see in the afternoon, look at the dew points coming up in the late afternoon, early evening hours. That's the sea breeze. That'll bring the dew points up. And then Sunday we'll have somewhat higher dew points. Still dry air, though, with dew points only in the mid-30s. It shows you where this air mass came from, though. If we look at we take this out and look at the North American view here, which I don't think the HRRR doesn't have a North American view. But if I were to look at the GFS, we look at the GFS. It's interesting. The GFS has the higher moisture levels tomorrow. I don't know if I agree with that. But if we take this look here, go to normal, you'll see. Oh, it doesn't do the dew point? It doesn't show that. All right. Well, it basically, it shows you where the air mass is coming from. So if we were to follow these are the temperatures. Well, you can see the air mass is coming from the Arctic. All right. So this is actually Arctic air. It's warmed up, but it's, when you look at the dew points that low, you'll see where it's coming from. Well, we'll look at that. We'll look at it again later. Just wanted to illustrate that. Let me go back to the HRRR, and we'll go to our air temperatures. All right, so look at our air temperatures tonight. So our air temperatures tonight, again, lows probably near 40, but I think in the Pine Barrens, you're going to be dropping to freezing or maybe even a little below that if the winds go light. For tomorrow, we'll have a warmer day tomorrow, near 70 in New Jersey and Long Island, probably mid to upper 60s, probably upper 60s to near 70 perhaps in Nassau County. Further out east, probably mid to upper 60s. But there's the sea breeze. You can see it coming in right there. It drops the temperatures by the evening, and that's going to really drop the temperatures from the 50s down to from the 60s down to the 50s and even 40s. And then tomorrow night will be cool again. Not as cool as tonight, but lows will still get down to the 40s, that dry air. And then Sunday will be warm as well. We'll see that warmth again with highs up into the probably mid-60s, and we'll have to see what the wind direction is going to be that day. Let me throw the dew point in here. It's a light southerly wind, but it could, if that sun is strong by that time, it'll probably be cooler on the south shore versus the middle of the island. But it's interesting to note the dew point difference here. The HRRR seems to think the dry air is going to stick around, whereas if we look at the GFS, it has the dry air kind of waning tomorrow. So it's kind of interesting that we have that disagreement there. And again, looking at the temperatures, we'll look at the temperatures in the GFS, and you'll see there's your temperatures for tomorrow, and then Sunday. It'll probably be a lot warmer on Sunday, I think. You can see this is where the rain is. You can see where the rain is and where it's cloudy. Look at where it's cooler there. That's a warm front right there. All right, so let's look at the origin. We'll just cover the skies and wrap this weather update up. So here we are. Tonight, clear. Tomorrow, it looks like another clear day. Maybe some clouds toward the east end, maybe, but other than that, it's going to be clear, man. Yeah, it's going to be clear. And for Sunday, we're actually going to have sun. This is the RGM, and starting off with sun, and then the afternoon it'll cloud over. So the RGM's a little slow with bringing those clouds in. Let me look at the GFS and see what it does. It's probably going to be a little more. Now, the GFS is a little more aggressive with the cloud cover on the east end part of Long Island tomorrow night, but your GFS is more aggressive bringing the cloud in. So we have a little bit of a disagreement in the models as to how fast these clouds are going to come in. Here's the NAM. Let's take a look at the NAM and see what it does. So this is the NAM, clear tomorrow. And again, I'm thinking at least Sunday morning you'll have some sun, but the afternoon will definitely be more in the way of clouds. Okay, so now let me go to the Ventu sky, being that I just want to show you the dew point, and again showing you where the air is coming from so you get an idea. All right. See where the air is coming from. Follow the low dew points all the way from here. So that's where the air is coming from. If we actually move this back a little bit, or actually I can move this back to 1 o'clock today. That's fine. You kind of see where, yeah, there you go. It kind of shows really nicely where the air is coming from. Eastern Canada up near the Arctic. Of course, it warms up by the time it gets here, but it's still pretty chilly out there. But it warms up because of the sun, obviously, going over and that just dries it out even more. So that's why the humidity is so low. But there you go, and this kind of shows you the storm system here in the Midwest that is producing a lot of severe weather. If we go to the weather and hazards map, which I guess I can do again one more time, I'll bring it up here. You'll see all these watches, some tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, and you got more red flag warnings behind it. Red flag warning still in effect part of New York, and now parts of looks like in northeast Pennsylvania. If we go to the radar here, so we'll show you the radar again, just show you where the severe weather is. On the other side, I wasn't going to talk about it. I just kind of shows you. This is the next storm system, but we got a whole lot of dry air, so expect another beautiful day tomorrow. Out there and enjoy it. Have a good night.